Well, authenticity is really the new consumer sensibility. In other words, the primary buying criterion by which people choose who to buy from and what to buy. And increasingly, they don't want to buy the fake from the phony. They want the real from the genuine. So the number one business imperative today for businesses is to render authenticity. In other words, to get people to perceive their offerings, and by extension their places and their own business, as authentic.
It's nice to see that there's enthusiasm there, especially from a business side of things, of how arts might be able to play a role in making something original, unique, in that kind of experiential aspect of things.
Deutsche Bank is the largest private art, as far as I'm aware, it's the largest corporately owned art collection in the world. And in the office where I work, there's a Damien Hirst, there's a Nish Kapoor. And it's very interesting to work in an area like that where it's so much more than just necessarily making short-term profits. It's clearly investing in the future.
The National Theatre were seeking to open on a Sunday, which had never been done before, and we were a kind of key lead sponsor based on the kind of publicity of that process. The richness of the experiences is where we offered for our readers, so readers of culture and people who love the theatre. We offered them added value experiences, so we had a kind of Q&A with our editor after the event with Ray Fiennes, which was exclusively available to readers from the Sunday Times.
I would say that the arts is able to give people an experience that they can walk away from something and kind of go, my God, I didn't think that a company could deliver that. I didn't think they were about that.
The word authenticity is really hard to get your head around, I think, as a thing. So I don't think you aim for authenticity. You aim to have a great idea that you earnestly believe in and want as directly as possible to get to other people. And by doing so, I think you are authentic.
I like the notion, Charlie, so much more of partnership versus sponsorship. Yeah. If you create a partnership, then you're interacting with the arts directly, and then you can learn by it. I think there's a role also for the arts to actually be able to teach business people, right? Particularly in theater, as Vince talked about, the performing arts. The subtitle of the book, The Experience Economy, is that work is theater, and every business is stage.
Culture has that link to something very deep, very meaningful, and the huge growth in the cultural sector, whilst kind of really championed by public funding, is absolutely one of the driving forces of that sort of demand for authenticity, and it's kind of how that plays out going forwards is a very, very interesting space to be.